Shortly, and Amex Bank will share with us how growth in China and India will impact Asian economies.
And now, Nokia brings you Mobile Office.
Good morning. Welcome back to Squawk Box here on CNBC. Lugging around a laptop, a digital camera, and a PDA, sometimes all at once, is now a common sight among mobile executives. But what if you misplace them? Is there a way to get them back? Well, here's Keith Liu with the answers. So, what's the answer, Keith?
Well, the answer is that there are few ways that you may be able to retrieve some of these gadgets, but it's all getting way too easy to lose the mobile gear that not only pack a bundle of features but costs a bundle as well. So here are some ways to protect you against losing some of your pricey gadgets and some ways to get them back. Aaron Cheng is a busy mobile executive traveling across Asia to promote his periodicals at exhibitions. The magazine publisher carries along mainly his cell phone and personal notebook computer during these overseas business trips. But when he lost his phone during a trip to Shenzhen, China, it was disastrous not just for him, but his business as well.
The main thing is all the information that we have inside, the customers that we hope to contact, especially local customers. We are in China and we need to call Singapore customers, to tell them, or to instruct them or to work with them on certain things. But suddenly we have no contact. We lost everything.
Like many executives across the region, Cheng wasn't aware of the safeguards available for all those who lose their mobile devices. One of the ways to protect yourself against losing your all-important gadgets is to buy insurance made specifically for mobile gear. Singapore's NTUC Income Insurance Cooperative, for instance, offers a global mobile equipment insurance plan. It covers items like handphones, digital cameras, and laptops against mishaps such as misplacement, accidental damage, theft, and loss. For 3% of the purchase price, you can buy a 1-year policy to cover any portable electronic device. So if you own a laptop computer which costs $2,000, the premium you would have to pay for this plan would be $60 per year. Lose the gadget and you get 50% of the purchase price back, minus depreciation of 2% of the purchase price for each month the item has been under the plan. So if you bought a $3,000 laptop 5 months ago and it was covered by the plan from day one, you'd get back $1,200. NTUC Income claims an insurance plan has a unique selling proposition over other options available in the market.
The best form of protection for your mobile devices would be insurance. In the event of a mishap, an insurance plan would respond and the claim would be hassle-free and quick.
Getting money back for your gadget, however, isn't helpful if what you really want is the information stored within. In such cases, you can always subscribe to online gadget return services such as Back to You. However, there's no guarantee you'll ever get your device back. Users need to paste a sticker like this to their mobile devices. On the sticker is a web address, a toll-free number, and a serial number. Each pair of stickers cost about $6. If someone finds a lost gadget and is a good Samaritan, they can log on to the website or call the number to begin the process of returning the item to you. Back to You acts as a middleman and rewards finders with 10 free stickers worth $29 for their own mobile devices. Upon a successful return of the lost device, Back to You charges to the owner of the lost device about $29 for administration fees. The company says it's also entirely up to the owner of the lost device to reward the finder with additional cash for his good deed. This approach requires a little faith that most people are basically decent, or are they?
Our system has no prevention against people who has no initial intention to even return. So for those people, even if you have the most foolproof system in the world, they will have a way to go around it. So we are not looking at people who has no intention of returning, but people who actually wants to return the items that they found.
The founders of Back to You say they currently have over 7,000 members in Singapore alone and claim they have so far achieved about 70% success rate in the lost and found service. Meanwhile, Aaron Cheng has learned an important lesson from his frustrating experience.
I think, number one, it is definitely essential to bring a spare phone, if you can. And number two, whatever data that you have on this phone, you also should back it up. And of course, I think finally, if possible, if there's some service out there that can help to trace and retrieve back your lost phone, I think that would be great.
Well, whether it's a gadget return service or buying insurance, mobile executives really ought to choose then whichever option that protects them from losing their prized mobile assets. Lisa, back to you.
The worst thing is losing all of the names and addresses in there if you don't have them backed up.
That's right, absolutely.
Which you would have done anyway. Thank you so much for that, Keith.
Okay.
We are just minutes away from the start of trade in Japan and Korea. The opening numbers when we return.